was out at the Long Branch and I was talking to this girl, and every hound dog in the joint was sniffing round her. I was playing it slow and cool, being the gentleman that I am. Well, then this greaseball with long black slick back hair, he struts right up to her like I wasn't even standing there. He looks her up and down and cocks his eyebrow and he says, "Baby, damn, how do you get in those jeans? Mercy, you looking fine. How do you get in those jeans, baby? Tell me, how do I?" She looked at him and smiled and said, "I thought you'd never ask." He looked at me and said, "Now that's how it's done, son, just like that." I wanted to be mad at him, but to tell you the truth, I was really kind of impressed. He said, "You might get slapped 9 times out of 10, but there's always one that wants a no BS kind of man." So I walked up to the next girl I saw that wasn't wearing a dress, and I leaned in and I said, "How do you get in those jeans? Mercy, you looking fine. How do you get in those jeans, baby? And tell me, how do I?" I sure did. Well, I woke up later in a hospital bed with a half-pound of gauze wrapped around my sore head. Some of my teeth were gone, and I was drinking mashed taters through a straw. You see, turns out the girl that I'd propositioned had a man with a chip on his shoulder and a blunt object in his hand, who proceeded to express his disapproval of the lines that I crossed. Well, they told me I could leave, so I put my clothes back on. I stumbled past the waiting room, just minding my own. And then this overnourished night nurse from out of nowhere comes up to me and she says, "Excuse me, sir, but how do you get in those jeans? Mercy, you looking fine. How do you get in those jeans, baby? And tell me, how do I?" Well, I guess I did need a ride home. I gotta tell myself it was the right thing to do. Don't judge me. A little song about one Christmas night. Santa ripped the sack wide open, sliding down the chimney tonight. We heard a big old commotion, ran down and flipped on the light. We all stood there in amazement, we couldn't believe our eyes. Santa ripped the sack wide open, sliding down the chimney tonight. Well, he didn't even get a chance to have his milk and cookies. He was laying spread eagle at the bottom of the Christmas tree. I had to turn around and yell, "Hey kids, y'all stop looking," 'cause it was shaping up to be the wrong kind of Christmas memory. Yeah, Santa ripped the sack wide open, sliding down the chimney tonight. We heard a big old commotion, ran down and flipped on the light. We all stood there in amazement, we couldn't believe our eyes. sack wide open, sliding down the chimney tonight. Yeah, his tubby old cheeks were so dang red they were glowing. He was struggling trying to cover it up, but it was way too late. Yeah, my wife screamed when she saw them jewels he was showing. Weren't the same jewels she'd expected on Christmas Day. She said, "Oh Lord." Yeah, Santa ripped the sack wide open, sliding down the chimney tonight. We heard a big old commotion, ran down and flipped on the light. We stood there in amazement, we couldn't believe our eyes. Yeah, Santa ripped his sack wide open, sliding down the chimney tonight. Oh, Santa ripped his sack wide open, sliding down the chimney tonight. Everybody needs someone, yeah, everyone but me. Love's just the thing folks do right up until they leave. One thing I've learned, and I've sure learned my lesson well, the only one I really trust is my own jaded self. I'm a loner, I don't run with no pack. I set out on my own long ago, and I ain't turning back. My home is on that lonesome highway breeze. You may want to ride, but honey, you ain't gonna ride with me. I'm a loner. Got the scars from all those years of living wrong, and a heart as dark as a minor chord to frame this damn sad song. So it might be best we have this drink and go our separate ways, 'cause I may linger for the night, but I won't ever stay. I'm alone, I don't run with no pack. I set out on my own long ago, and I ain't turning back. My home is on that lonesome highway breeze. You may want to ride, but honey, you ain't gonna ride with me. I'm alone.
Check, 1, 2. You guys ready to roll?
Well, I met this girl I swore was close to perfect. I could see the ring, the dress, and the whole 9 yards. I had a country station on, and she reached and turned it. Said she couldn't stand the sound of a steel guitar. We hit the town to catch the early movie, and old Chris Christopherson played the leading role. I said, "That's my man." She said, "Who's he?" So I jumped up and said, "Girl, we gotta go." She don't like to play my kind of music. She's never heard a Waylon Jennings song, and she's never been a fan of Willie Nelson. So there ain't no way in hell we'll get along. She told me she thinks country music's hokey. Said you can't dance to it and all the songs are sad. I cocked my eyebrow and said, "You must be joking. Ain't no excuse for having taste that bad." Then I asked her if she'd heard of Alan Jackson, and she said, "Didn't he sing that song called Where Were You?" I said, "Yeah, but girl, that man's a living legend." And she said, "Really? I thought he was new." No, she don't like to play my kind of music. She's never heard of David Allan Coe, but she can't get enough of Whitney Houston. And I'm thinking, Lord, that's all I need to know. Hey. When the night was over, I walked her to her door, and I bid that girl an overdue farewell. And without a goodnight kiss, I jumped back in my truck, turned on some Hank and cranked it loud as hell. No, she don't like to play my kind of music. She don't know Sunday morning coming down. She can't see what's so cool about he stopped loving her today, or angel flying too close to the ground. She told me that she sorta likes the Eagles, but she couldn't name one hit by Johnny Cash. No, she don't like to play my kind of music, so I had to tell that girl to kiss my ass.
One, two, three.
All right, listen up, everybody. I got a little something I'd like to talk to y'all about. Something that I truly enjoy. Drinking beer out on the lake in a big old boat, kicking up a wave. It's a good day to be anywhere. Drinking beer at the go-kart race. Ain't nothing puts a silly grin on my face like seeing all that dust just flying in the air. Drinking beer. And y'all, furthermore, just to prove to you that I'm a multifaceted person, there's something else that I truly enjoy doing. Drinking beer, out plowing corn. I got me some cold PBR stashed in the barn. I love leaning up against my old John Deere. Drinking beer in a bar, singing country songs and picking wild guitar. Y'all feast your ears on this old boy right here. I'm drinking beer. Oh, tear it up, old Ted. drinking beer in a miniskirt. No, not me, fool, I'm talking about the girl. Look at all these sexy women up in here drinking beer. You know, as we grow older, we tend to change in a lot of ways. And I imagine at some point I'll probably give up my honky-tonkin' days. And I'm just about positive I'll be drinking beer out on the porch in a rocking chair with a dog laying on the floor. Every now and then my old lady will walk out there drinking beer. Yeah, when I leave this world, I hope they all up there drinking beer. Well, I ain't no bad guy or loser, but lately it's feeling that way. Last night I passed out with my boots on. Oh, it's a cold, lonely bed that I've made. 'Cause I ain't always in love when I make love. Sometimes I don't feel a thing, and I ain't often hurting when I medicate, and I ain't always thirsty when I drink. Like I woke up this morning hoping I'd be drunk by noon, pouring my heart out to a stranger, oh, about the reasons that I ain't still with you, and how I ain't always in love when I make love. Sometimes I don't feel a thing, and I ain't often hurting when I medicate, and I ain't always thirsty when I drink. Sometimes I don't feel a thing, and I ain't often hurting when I medicate, and I ain't always thirsty when I drink. Oh, I ain't always thirsty when I drink. Well, my buddy Scotty, he was feeling kinda down. A fork-tongued woman done run him in the ground. So I took him to the bar, and we were scoping the room. Oh, Bucket spotted a couple girls and we said, hey y'all. One was a fox, and the other was a dog. So I said, Scotty boy, here's what I'm willing to do. I'll take the ugly one, the one who looks just like Attila the Hun, with that drugstore perm and them long red hairs on her chin. I'll be glad to take one for the team. I'm pretty sure you do the same for me. Yeah, I'll take the ugly one, brother. Ain't I a damn good friend? As Scotty said, Ray, man, we could find two more. That homely thing looks like she could chew through a door. And I'd never expect you to go and do such an unselfish deed. I said, nonsense, brother. You need to see what it's like to get your world rocked by that sweet thing tonight. I'll chat up her sidekick there. Don't you worry about me. I'll take the ugly one. Somebody's daughter's looking more like a son. How'd she squeeze that behind in them high-waisted Walmart jeans? I bet she's rocking granny panties tonight. Lord, I hope nobody turns on the light. Yeah, I'll take the ugly one. Oh, but buddy, you gonna owe me. Well, it turns out old Rover's pretty BFF was having herself a bad day. And I heard that ugly thing whisper to her as she rolled her eyes my way. You know what she said? She said, I'll take the ugly one to give the Scotty there and y'all have fun. I'll see how long I can stand this Neanderthal man. Girl, he ain't no Brad Pitt. I better get to drinking heavy now. I won't have to kiss a fool if I pass out. Yeah, I'll take the ugly one, girl. Ah, but you better remember this shit. Ouch. Well, I reckon that's what I get for being such a jackass. Another Friday night, my back's against the bar. I'm standing here looking out that old hardwood floor, listening to the band, laying down a two-step groove. But lately I've been thinking I need a different tune. I need someone I can slow dance with, someone I can romance with, someone I can hold tight all night long. A lover who can't help but sway when we hear our sweet song play, someone I can slow dance with from now on. I used to be the guy, didn't need no one. But when I saw you that first night, something told me I was wrong. And when I see those deep brown eyes, you smiling back at me, oh, that band starts slowing down. I'm thinking you might be someone I can slow dance with, from now on. Someone I can slow